I'm Yuri.
I'm Jakub.
And we're going for a drive. Mustang GT Convertible!
Line lock!
They've remodeled the Mustang for the next generation.
Yes, the 2018.
I think this one looks better.
Mustangs take a little while to grow on me, so I'm gonna agree with you. I think this one looks better.
Yeah, usually by the end of the generation, they're the best, and then the next thing's a big change.
Yeah, so this is the first of this generation, so the next one's the mid-cycle refresh. That's what that's called.
Wow. Headlights.
Love them. You?
I think they're so good.
Those 3 little LEDs? Awesome.
Yeah.
You know they actually can't get those in Europe?
Why?
Some kind of regulations in Europe?
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, because this is the first Mustang that they get in Europe.
Oh, yeah, I remember everyone talking about that.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
What do you think of the taillights?
I really like them.
Because they're?
Sequential.
Yeah.
Sequential lights are so cool. What about the rest of the Mustang?
At first, when I found out we were getting a white one, I wasn't too sure about it, but when I saw the red interior, sold.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed, but I'm a sucker for red interiors. This red interior is an extra option. You actually have to pay for it. Worth it, though. This is a premium leather.
Yeah, you gotta go red on white. Or is it white on red?
It's white on red. Red on white?
Red in white.
Yeah. What do you think of this interior?
Oh, brushed sheet metal, or not brushed sheet metal, grinded sheet metal? I don't know, it's cool.
It's like snakeskin sheet metal.
Yeah,
I don't
like
know.
it. It's not fake carbon, so
yeah,
it works.
Give it that.
Stripes.
I could do without them.
I could do without stripes on any Mustang, but I like the gradient on it.
I don't like the gradient on it. I really don't like that. So it's a Mustang. Yuri, downshift and go. That's pretty good.
This is
Do you like it?
very good. I like Mustang.
Is it enough?
This is the perfect amount for me, I think.
435 horsepower is probably enough for a lot of people.
Yeah, and I'm in track mode and traction off.
Oh.
Stability is still on. I'll turn that off by holding
No.
track button,
Okay.
traction button for 6, 7, or maybe even 8 seconds.
I'm glad it takes that long because I have 7 seconds to convince you not to do it. Yuri, please don't.
That's the one thing I don't like. Okay, it's off.
I really don't like that either.
I wish there was like a go baby go button. Like everything's off. Start leaving a car meet or something.
Yeah, car meet jokes. That's the first one I've heard.
I got passed by 2 Mustang convertibles on the highway today because I let them pass. I got the Mustang Shaka, and I got all little kids waving to me.
Oh, really?
So I downshifted and revved right by them.
Have you been revving at everyone that you saw?
Revving at everyone I saw, ripping by everyone I saw, flying through every bridge I saw.
Did you purposely go out of your way to go under a bridge? Answer that.
A little bit.
Okay, so you obviously like how it sounds.
I think it's the perfect amount of sound, maybe a little too much.
I think it's too quiet.
But you're a freak.
Yeah, obviously. I like cars really loud.
I'm gonna take this turn gently because it's in track mode. That was too gently.
Yeah, a little
gear
bit
my
too gentle.
4th?
Yeah. Even for you, that was a little gentle.
Yeah, because I'm in the wrong gear. You're supposed to shift on turns, right?
Yeah. That's the way to do it.
The blinder, the better.
Yeah. Make sure you unsettle the car and make sure your revs don't match when you shift gears too.
Speaking of rev matching, downshifting is nice.
Yeah.
And heel towing isn't the worst.
Do you like the transmission though?
I like the transmission, but the gear shifter feels very like ga-bah when you get it in.
It's really manly. It's like forceful.
Yeah. You
It's
really
good, though.
you really got to commit to it, or like if you're going in that gear, you better be going in that gear.
It's a V8. You got to be forceful with it. Did you just rev at that guy?
Oh, it's kind of bright. Can you hold these?
Okay.
Gonna get my sunglasses from this convenient little sunglass drawer.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. It
Okay,
slides
that's
out.
cool. So then I guess you got to put these ones over there.
Yeah, I guess I'll put them back on.
Yeah, you should probably drive with them on.
Yeah. These aren't prescription and I'm blind.
Yeah.
No, they're prescription.
Yuri, are you a convertible guy now?
Oh my God, I'm so convertible.
Really?
Like, this is the best.
It's the perfect cruiser.
Yeah. Even driving to work in the morning, drive top down. A little bit cold, drive top down.
Heated seats.
Heated seats.
Cooled seats. Days
Cooled
like today.
seats. Yeah, heated seats in the morning on the way to work.
Yep.
Cooled seats
It's perfect.
when it's hot. It's probably time for you to drive now, right?
Yeah.
Because you're a Mustang guy.
I'm a Mustang guy. He's
And
a Camaro
I'm
guy.
Traditionally a Camaro guy.
Yeah. We'll assess that situation at the end of this review.
All right. Start the car.
I love that red start button.
And what do you think of these toggle switches for modes?
Super cool. Very airplane-like.
Top up, top down. I want to see how you do it.
Okay. I'm gonna press this.
Press it or hold it.
I'm gonna hold it.
And it drops all 4 windows down.
Yeah. And then this comes up. Relatively quick, not the fastest. And that's it. Do this.
And lock.
That. Lock.
Okay, and now?
Windows up. Both automatic. However, I forgot the corner windows.
And I usually forget the corner windows when I put the top back on and leave my car.
I wish they would have come up with the other windows when the top goes up.
The windows don't go up when the top goes up.
No, I wish they did.
But they can't because then they'll chop off little kid fingers hanging out the back.
I guess.
Okay, top down, what are you doing?
Yeah, obviously. I'm not going anywhere without this top up.
Oh, and then on the back, see how it's open and exposed?
Yeah.
It comes with panels to place over there.
Oh, that's really annoying.
If you want to, it looks fine the way it is, but if you want to be like
super cool,
super clean looking,
yeah, okay.
It got panels in the trunk.
All right. Let's go through the modes. So we have normal, sport plus, track, and snow and wet. Obviously track mode.
Okay, steering.
Steering. We are going to be in sport, comfort, and normal. However, the order of those buttons is wrong and really annoying. So I'm just going to keep it in sport, which it starts in.
And the next one is?
Traction off. But I have to hold that for, what, 5-7 seconds?
To take stability and traction off. One click will just take traction off.
Which is called advanced track.
Yes, and they explain how that works in the manual, which I read.
Oh, really?
You know what else I saw in the manual?
What?
The visors.
We have to do the test?
We do the test.
Okay.
I saw it in the manual.
And?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's good.
All right.
Mustang, traction off, stability off.
It's good, but honestly, I thought it would be a little bit faster.
Yo, that's why they got the 350 and the 350R.
GT 350 and 350R, that's my dream car. Straight up, that's my dream car.
So this or your Lexus?
My Lexus.
Your Lexus or a 350?
GT 350 or a GT 350R.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've been spoiled and I've driven a GT 350 before this, so I know what I'm getting into. I would take that all day. This is very nice, but I'm not into like super cruisers. I like a little bit of luxury, but it's gotta be fast to match it.
I accept that.
But I do appreciate that this is a convertible. So for a convertible, this is enough horsepower.
This is bitchin'.
Do people still say that?
No, it's from that 70s show, the first episode where they throw Eric the keys to the Eagle Vista.
Oh, okay. And he said this is bitchin'?
Or was the Vista Cruiser?
The Vista Cruiser, yeah, with wood paneling.
Yeah. He said, bitchin'! Not in front of your mother. What do you think of the gauges?
I really like them. The basic tells me my ground speed. Apparently this is an airplane.
This thing flies.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't like about the gauges is that in the center screen, it doesn't show your speedometer.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all because I have a nice analog one, but that's me.
Yeah. It's got a lot of options in there.
Tons of options. There's so many different track apps in here.
Yes, track apps, trademark.
Yes. We have an accelerometer, acceleration timer, brake performance, line lock, lap timer, launch control. I'm gonna go back to line lock for a second. For those that don't know, line lock is a straight up burnout mode. So it literally locks the front tires for you, so you don't even have to touch the brakes and you just do a burnout.
For warming up your tires for the track.
Yes. What beats the Mustang logo? It's so classic.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like it. I'm obviously a Mustang guy, obviously.
Yeah. Maybe I'm gonna be a Mustang guy too.
Maybe.
Because there's nothing I really don't like about this car besides no speedometer. I still have some issues with the infotainment.
It's Ford Sync with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, so it's fine. I like it.
I still have some issues, and the last thing I don't like is that the volume controls are on the right side of the steering wheel.
You know what? I completely get that.
But I think I know why.
Why?
Put your left elbow up on the windowsill.
Oh yeah, if my window is down.
Now you can change the radio and have your arm up on the windowsill.
Yeah, okay, so I can blast the music when I'm cruising.
But you can't shift.
No, so I just have to stay in third and just piss everyone off.
But in England, they can shift and control the volume.
Right.
Unless Ford switched it, in which case I'm confused and I don't know anything anymore.
This has the GT Performance package. That's why we get those cool black wheels. We also get Brembos in the front.
Brembos.
We get upgraded summer tires.
Pirellis.
Which is so necessary for this car.
There is so much grip in this.
Yeah.
Like insane.
downshift, no burnout. It just grips. And you also get a bunch of cooling upgrades and suspension upgrades. The suspension's pretty firm. It's pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I've had no issues with comfort.
Yeah.
It's exactly what I'd expect out of a 5-liter Mustang.
Yeah. It's not that sporty, but I think that's because it's the convertible. It's still pretty sporty.
Feels very sporty to me.
It actually handles well for a Mustang for the first time ever.
I feel very confident in this vehicle.
Yeah.
It handles well. How does it look looking down the road?
It's so good. I love this hood angle. All these little creases and those like hood vents, so good.
I missed driving a long hooded pony car.
There's something about long hooded cars that just like, it's the best.
Coming out of my parking garage is like completely blind.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there better not be any kids playing there.
It's so worth it though. You just feel like you're driving a muscle car.
It is a muscle car.
But it's the first sports car muscle car from Mustang. First true one.
Speaking of sports car muscle cars,
Yep.
I think the Challenger had nicer gauges for all your sport modes.
But that's more of a muscle car, but I agree it had cooler gauges down here.
Yeah.
However, we have a bunch of gauges down here in the instrument cluster as well.
Yes.
A lot. In gauge mode, we can look at our air-fuel ratio, cylinder head temperature, inlet air temperature, oil temperature, voltage, and distance to empty, which comes up pretty often.
Okay, let me show you. Okay, go back.
Tire pressure.
So all those you see, you can click down to get to them and then click right to show the image.
Okay.
But then if you click down past the last one, then it shows distance to empty and tire pressure.
Oh, cool.
It's kind of weird, but I get it. So you can see everything at once.
Yeah.
But you can also isolate each one.
Gotcha.
Except for your speed.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the only one though.
These gauges, I like the oil pressure gauge. I don't like the vacuum gauge.
Yeah, I don't understand what that means.
Basically, it kind of tells you how much input your throttle has, sort of. It's not actually what it does, but that's kind of what it shows you. I really don't like the clutch.
I didn't have an issue with it at all.
It's stiff and then weird softness. It's got like a weird spring on it.
Oh, so you like when a clutch is like even the whole way through?
Yeah.
And I like when you can actually feel when it engages.
Well, I like to feel the engagement, but I want it to be even. I don't want the engagement to change.
Okay, so he wants to feel the difference, but he doesn't want there to be a difference in the feeling.
That's right.
Yeah, okay. Does anybody understand what he's talking about?
Someone will.
Please explain this better to me.
So, Yuri, as a Camaro enthusiast, would you take this or the Camaro?
I really like this. I think I might take this over a Camaro.
Really?
Yeah, like I know it's kind of the cliche car to take because everyone's got Mustangs,
Okay.
but like it's really nice.
Well, maybe it's cliche for a reason.
Yeah.
So you're actually, as a Camaro guy, you said you might take a Mustang.
I would highly consider it. I would highly consider taking Mustang over Camaro.
That's all I wanted to hear. I'm happy. I'm a little disappointed by the power, especially down low. You have to downshift and be high up in the rev range.
Just like a Miata. So this is a Miata.
It's not a Miata.
Is it almost as fun as a Miata?
Yes. Which is weird to
wait.
say.
This is more fun than the Miata. Is this as much fun as the Miata?
It's different kind of fun.
But it's pretty much right there.
I would rather cruise in this than the Miata, but I'd rather take the Miata through corners.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
I'm conflicted. I'd flip a coin and take whatever they gave me.
You know what I think I would do? Have you guys heard of those flying Miatas? Yeah, they put a V8 into a Miata. I think I'd take that one.
Next week on Go For A Drive.
Someone please get us one because we don't actually have one.
We don't actually have one. I'm Yuri.
I'm Jacob.
And we're going for a drive. This is a subscription break. Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe right now. Subscribe. We didn't do that.